Hi, folks. Just want to make sure I am live. Make sure I am seeing me. There we go. Give you all a moment to hop on. Oh, man. Hi, everyone. When you hop on, say hi. Let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, type in hashtag replay. Let me know you're here. My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, and the Artist Trading Card Mystery Box. And so ATC Mystery Box. And I'm so happy to be here. I was here with you live on Monday night, and we painted this. And we're going to finish it up tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get started. So let me just add this in. There we go. There we go. Actually, I'm going to do it like, well, we're just going to swap all around for a little while. We're just going to move our stuff all around for a little while. I'm going to work some greens into this painting. Some of the greenery. So I've got some dark Hauser green. I've got a little Kelly green. Hey, Cindy, how are you? And I'm actually going to use a little bit of this yellow, primary yellow with it. Hopefully you've had a good day, Cindy. And we're going to do some of the same things we did with the Flamingo as far as how we load our brush. My brush is a little stiff. I guess I didn't clean it good. Naughty, naughty. Anyway, I also see I got paint on the side of it right here. And I have my hand sanitizer, but it's not right here with me, so we'll worry about that later. Anyway, how is everyone tonight? Hopefully you all are doing well. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of these colors that I've got going here. All on the same brush. Y'all have seen me do this before where I just pick up the 3 colors or 2 colors. I don't care how they're mixing. This is not really like a one step where I want the colors separated. I just mix them all up on here. I don't think so. No. You mean actual glass window, or are you saying like just hold on, I'm looking here to see like what I've got going on. Or are you saying like a painting that looks like a window that is stained glass? So I have done I have used a product from Folk Art before to do the leading and to make it look like stained glass on actual glass. I have done that before, but I have not painted a window. So does he want like an actual like glass window? Or does he want a painting that looks like a stained glass? Because I could show you how to do either one. So he wants actual glass the size of a door. Wow. He wants a big one, huh? He wants something that's going to be big. And see, by picking up all these colors on my brush, when I paint them, I'm getting all these variations. So it's not like the Donna Dewberry one step, and the fact of how I'm loading my brush is just like willy-nilly crazy. But it is kind of that wet on wet mix and all. Yeah, I could show you how to go about doing that using a product from Folk Art. And actually, you could get an old storm door and do that on it. Or maybe your son has something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's simple enough to do. Remember, I wanted to cover up his feet because I wasn't crazy about his feet. So that sounds exciting. He's working on a movie. What does your son do? Like, is he like props or like a actor or a designer or I don't know all of the technical terms for movie people. A director. Like, what does he do? That sounds so intriguing. Sounds like a lot of creativity and fun too. Okay. Documentaries, commercials, business ads. Cool. That sounds pretty cool. We're going to just get this in here. And again, I'm just grabbing all of these colors on my brush, and I don't care how they come out. It doesn't matter to me. That's why it's like, it's kind of not the Donna Dewberry like two-step, because I'm not loading my brush that way. I'm just like tapping into them. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Your prize pack went out yesterday in the mail. I meant to take a picture of the tracking number, but I shoved it in the box before I realized, wait a minute, I didn't get the picture. I was, like everything in a hurry. It was about to pour rain. I was trying to get from there to the grocery store and in before the rain started. I didn't make it. I got wet. Okay. So that's kind of our greenery on here. We may have a little bit more. We've got a couple little flowers we're going to put in. So I just want to put a little, like, we're going to come in and we'll firm that up a little bit more. But we're just going to have some fun with this. Now it's time to grab a the little, smaller little brush. This is like a number 4. It doesn't matter what size. As long as you can get a nice little line with it. And we'll come in and we'll firm these up a little bit. And I want to add some darkness. So when you hop on, say hi, tell me you're here. And what do y'all have planned for dinner tonight? I've got a call in a little bit with some creative friends, and so I'm going to be doing that after my live. We're just going to make it a little darker. And some spots. Just to give us a little bit of, not them playing, may just eat a banana. You sound like me. Like, unless I have planned dinner, like, it's just, like, whatever you can grab. Like, really. Like, don't overthink it. That sounds very much like me. Where am I getting this yellow from? I want that, not yellow. It's not that I'm against cooking. I actually really like to cook. When I have time to cook, I really enjoy it. I just don't, I'm not the like, it doesn't thrill me to like, okay, cook every day. Like, yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I just assume not. Cooking every day, that's just like not my thing. I'm a good cook when I want to cook, but I'm not. It's just not my thing for an everyday, like, yeah, let's just cook. No, thank you. I have friends who are like that, cook, something every day. I'm like, no. This is just fun. We're just creating some leaves here, just giving a little texture with a little darker color. Taking that darker color because we started with all 3 colors on our brush. Now I can come in with any one color and accent with that one color, and it makes it so easy because the colors all mixed on here, so it's not really any one color. Now I want a little highlight color, so I'm going to use this yellow. And actually, I'm going to use it with, instead of using it with that medium green, I'm going to use it with the darker green. to get a good highlight color. Then we can come in and give a little highlight. This will also, being that it's a little bit yellow, so it's going to make it a little kind of chartreusey color, I guess you would call it, a little limey color. It's also going to give a little bit of that yellow. So it's going to kind of give a look of like sun on the leaves, which is going to be kind of cool. So but we want like the brighter. And that yellow is definitely going to make that green a little brighter. Pull that brightness in a little bit. Ooh. What color do you think we should do the flowers? So you can see how now that's really looking like it's got a little bit of a depth to it. It doesn't look all one color. Like, and that's not what we want, is all one color. We want this. I mean, it doesn't have to look 100% realistic, but we also want it to be just a little bit. A little bit, I don't want to say dimensional, but a little bit. Like, have some character. Hello, character. There we go. We're going to leave those for a little bit, and we're going to work on some of these kind of just fun flowers. And I'm kind of seeing like maybe a pink or this, a little bit of this salmon color, maybe a little salmon with some white, lighten it a little bit. Or maybe I'll lighten it with a little bit of that yellow. Maybe a little yellow. Maybe this yellow. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for being here with me. This is not my normal time to go live, so I think I'm kind of like messing with stuff. I don't know. Don't ask me. We're going to have a little fun with that orange. I think I'm just going to have a little pink. And I don't know. We're going to figure out what we're doing with these. Just a little touch of these colors. There's 3 flowers that we're going to put on. And I think we're just going to I kind of just want this sort of, I want to put a little orange in there because her room has these greens and oranges and yellow, and it's kind of this feel of like, I don't know, kind of Tuscany feel, or the colors in her room. So I want this to go. So we're going to see about this. And I'm just going to do like kind of a wild kind of flower. I really like that color. That's really pretty. My inspiration kind of had like these, well, you can kind of just see how they're just kind of like wildflowers. They're not like, they're just kind of like, yeah, it kind of looks like a flower. And so that's what we're doing. We're going to do something along. Oh, I picked up some green somewhere along the way. Where did that come from? That's okay. We got rid of it. Probably because I didn't clean my brush out good. And then I think we'll have a yellow one here, maybe a yellow. Something like that. I'm not trying, I kind of just want to create just like this, like little blobby thing. And then maybe we're going to take this color, we're going to use it here, we're going to use this color here, and then whatever color we put up there, we're going to kind of do the same thing. And so I'm just going to see about using this color just straight on, because we kind of mixed this other color in there. So we're just going to use this color, just straight on color, no mixing. A little bit of a blob. There we go. That's all good. We'll dry these and then we'll put the centers and kind of do a little surround on them. We're going to be really close to being done. We need to come in and put our final touches on our flamingo, but we really are close to being done, guys. Just gonna get this done. So who loves flamingos? Okay. You love flamingos? I love them too. I love them too. They're very quiet out there tonight. Everyone is very quiet. Okay, so we're going to put some centers in. I'm going to use a little white here. And we're just going to kind of put a little center in our flower. We're not done. Thank you, Cheryl. And then we get to have just a little bit of fun. Just kind of having some fun with our flowers. We're just gonna have a little fun creating kind of just these like little essence of petals or whatever. The inspiration is just kind of like go all around and just, kind of like just circle around. Oops, I need to get that yellow out. I think it's gonna be so cute when we're done. Again with this one. Just mixing up a little more of that color, which is just a combination of all four colors. So a little bit of some orange, a little bit of some that pink, the salmon, and the kind of the lesser bright banana cream yellow, not the primary yellow. And so then we're going to take some of this and we're going to actually put a little bit of this color in a few, not all, but just a few of our leaves. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to put it on a few of them. And you can kind of just see how just a little touch of that color in those leaves. A little touch of that. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Good to see you. And we're going to put a little touch of this yellow in there too. And I'm okay if it skips out just a little bit. It's okay. It's all right. I'm actually gonna knock that back a little bit. Felt a little too thick. How are you doing tonight, Lynn? How is everything with you? It's good to see you on here, my friend. If you get it a little too thick and you're like, I want to take that out a little bit, just take some of your green and take it out. I felt like I had a big old blob up on him, and I didn't want a big old blob up on him. I'm going to take a little bit of that background color that we had going, which is a little bit of mermaid tail and a little bit of aqua sky. I'm just going to put... I'm just going to put a little bit of that color in our flowers just to make them fun. Just a little bit. You can put a little bit of the darker color up on our leaves. We're just pulling a little bit of that color into the painting. Now, if you're not careful and you get too much, or if it's too much like the background, you're going to basically erase. It's a great eraser. So if there's something that you don't like, this is a great way to erase it right off of your canvas, is to go to that color that you have on the background and pop a little bit of that on things that you don't want, and it'll take it right away. But in our case, we wanted a little color just in their flowers, just a little bit. It just gives them a little something something, and then a little of this color just in the greenery also. All right, I think we're done with the background. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks pretty cute. Just go pull a little bit of this pink in on this one. Just a little bit. Just so I have that pink of that flamingo kind of going in more than just one spot. You kind of want your colors to not just be in one spot. There we go. It gives our flowers a little something. Thank you, Lynn. All right, now we're going to finish up our flamingo. Going to add a little bit of black to mine. And then we've got that yellow. We know the flamingo's eyes are yellow. So we're going to get that yellow in the eye there. reconnected that a little bit. Gotta give him ability to breathe. And then we're going to start to just work in a little bit of this black. And this is just, we're making this up, guys. We're creating some feathers here. We did a little bit of this on Monday. We started this process. This is just going to come in and give us a little more. We're going to separate them out just a little bit more. I'm going to start to separate pieces. Notice the strokes are really kind of wispy, not very long, very short, in some cases very light. We don't need to put a whole lot of these, but we want a few. Because it just kind of builds in that all these different layers of feathers. You can kind of see that now. And then, well, I definitely don't want that. I drug my brush right through the yellow. That's what I get when I was not looking. So, I'm going to just put a little. Hey, Dee. Hey, Brenda. How are y'all? Good to see you. Thank you for sprinkling. That's what we have so far. Then I want to put the eye in here. There we go. Good, I'm glad. I know you've been staying busy. And it's a good thing. All right, now white. And we're going to put some white on a lot. I'm even going to put some on my flowers. Just because we want to brighten everything. We kind of got these like little wildflowers going anyway. But this is going to give it a little bit of that whimsical look that we are going for. If you cover up something, that's okay. It was just meant to be covered up. But look how fun this is now looking. The white makes the big difference, guys. Particularly if you want to give your painting a little whimsical. That white and the black make all the difference in the world. Don't be afraid of it. We'll put in a few. A few whiter. I just really want that wing to kind of pop out there a little bit. So I'm putting my, quite a bit in that wing. Because if I want to pop something out, that white's going to help me pop it out. You got to have the dark. You can't just have one. You have to work that dark in there, and then you work that white in there, and it's going to pop it out. The eye, I just wanted to do a little more than just one little single dot of white in there. It needed a little bit more. Thing about the white is if you put it on, you need to can be consistent. So either don't do it or do it. I think he's almost done. What are we going to name it? Maybe it's a her, huh? Or do you think it's a him? What are we gonna name it? Flow for Florida. I like it. I like it. A little bit of flow. I like it. I'm gonna add I just feel like that needs something there. Just needed a little something to support it. I think this one does too. Maybe just on one side, this one. Just don't want it to be like there we go. Just needs a little support. It felt too out there with nothing. I think flow is about done. What do y'all think? Do you see anything that needs to be done? Now hold it up and let you get a good look. And you can see the eye that we did. I might put a little more sparkle on that as it dries back. We got this fun, just fun flowers hanging out. See anything? I don't see anything. I don't see anything that needs to be done right off. So I think we are good. This was a quick live tonight. We didn't have much. We did most of the work. On Monday, we did most of the work, didn't we? So tonight was just a little bit of a cleanup. Hopefully she'll like it. Now on the sides, what I'm going to do on the sides is I'm just going to take this darker mermaid tail. I'll stick my finger in my pink. Come on, Amanda. You don't need to do that. And then because I like finishing my pieces like this, we used a combination for the background of the mermaid tail, the aqua sky, and white. So this is going to still be in that same tone. It's just going to be darker. So it's going to be really great for this tipped piece. Just want to make sure we get good solid coverage. And then see how nice that's going to make that look. Compare that edge to that edge. It's going to look so good. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I think she's going to be all right. She's going to be all right. So we're going to get this side here. And then I'll say bye and I'll finish it up. Just so you can kind of get a feel for what it's going to look like. I finish 99.9% of my things like that. Well, you can't really see. Well, I guess you can see there right there. I can hold it up, but see the edge there? It's kind of hard because it's up against that green, but you can kind of see it. But anyway, it was so good hanging out with y'all tonight. I'll be live again on Monday, next Monday. And Cindy, if you want me to, tell me in the comments if you want me to show you the product that is the stained glass product. Because I have it and I can do a live on that and show that product. I could plan my next live to have that. Oh, we got over there a little bit, didn't we? We got over there a little bit. That's all right. My brush went a little wild on me. To show the stained glass product, I can do that. It's a folk art product. I've done them before. I've done it on my page before. Cindy was asking me if I had ever done like a faux stained glass. And I was telling her I had. With that, I have never like painted a canvas to make it look like stained glass, although that is kind of like on my to paint bucket list. So there's that. Okay, now we can kind of see, since I decided to just do it all while I was live, we can kind of see, I'm trying not to get this blue paint all over my shirt, how it looked. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. Hold on, let me remove this. And so anyway, here we go. But now you can see with the edges how nice it looks. And you can kind of see where I put that little boo-boo, but it's fine. So there is her painting. Hopefully she loves it. I'm gonna get it ready. I'm gonna see her, I think, on Friday. Thank you, Cindy. So I'll plan that on Monday. I will plan on doing something with those and showing how to do like a faux stained glass. You finished yours like that? Yeah, it looks so nice. I just think it makes it look finished rather than just having it just, you know, just the color or even wrapping it. I think this looks even better than wrapping it. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with wrapping it. And certainly I've done that on certain pieces. I have done that on, but I'm going to go a little bit into my background color and I'm going to fix this like little, just going to take it right away. Right here. Where I had that like mess. It's just going to disappear into the background. We're just going to erase it right away because what I told you about getting that background color, it can work just like an eraser. Go in and just take it right off. There we go. It's still there. You can still see it, but when it dries, you won't be able to. When it dries, it'll just dry back into that canvas color. Into the blue. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, y'all have a great rest of your night. I'm going to get some dinner and then I have my call at 7. So y'all have a good night. And I will see you all next Monday and we will plan on doing the faux stained glass. Anyway, y'all have a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend and week, and I will see you later. Bye.